So Dricus du Plessis defends his belt once again. This is now his second defense. I thought it was a very good performance. I seen people complain about it. Ironically, I thought his Izzy fight and his Strickland 1 fight, he didn't look like super great. But I thought in this fight, he looked way better. He did a great job of, kicking at Sean Strickland and staying very active. Every time Sean Strickland, squared up, he started throwing kicks to the leg, kicks to the head, lead high kick. I thought it was just very beautiful work. I did think he could mix it up a little more and shoot some more takedowns. He might have had some easy control time. But nevertheless, it was a very good performance. It's looking like it's going to be very hard to beat him. He's outstruck Robert Whittaker. He's outstruck Sean Strickland 2 times. And he's outstruck Izzy Adesanya. So even though this dude's very goofy, there's a method to the madness. He does have technical ability and he's thinking before he throws. It's just sometimes, it looks a little wonky. But the guy's a great winner. There's no doubt about that. But besides all that, I want to discuss the top 3 options for Dricus du Plessis moving forward. So the number 1 option, in my opinion, is obviously Khamzat Chimaev. That fight has to happen. I think it would be a very big fight. Hopefully they could do it in America because I know Khamzat has some travel issues and some visa issues coming to America. It's probably something to do with his relations with Kadyrov, but with Trump now in office, I'm pretty sure Dana could, ask him for a favor. They could get him in. That fight needs to happen at the T-Mobile Arena. With a good undercard, I think it would do at least like 750K buys. Khamzat's a very big fighter. If you stack the undercard, it's going to do great. Very lucrative for the UFC. And also, it's a very competitive fight. Khamzat could, steamroll DDP. He can steamroll anyone in the world. But there's a chance that DDP survives because he is going to get taken down. I don't think he can stop a single leg or a double leg or even like a body lock trip. Any variation of a takedown, I don't see Dricus du Plessis stopping early. Khamzat just takes down everyone. It's inevitable. But if he does survive, he will start melting Khamzat. The dude is very tactical. He's going to go to the legs, he's going to go to the head, he's going to go to the body. And that's going to slow Khamzat down. Also, he's very powerful as well. And he has good cardio. I don't know what happened. I guess that nose surgery really did change him. But the dude is very active and he could go forever. So I think Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis is a very entertaining fight. It needs to happen. It'll make a lot of money. And also, 185 doesn't really have a clear-cut contender. So it just makes the most sense right now. So the second best option for Dricus du Plessis moving forward is Nassourdine Imavov. So I don't think this fight will be very big, pay-per-view wise. If they could stack it, I could see it maybe doing at least like 450 maximum. But it'll be a banger fight. Imavov has a very good style, good striker. He has good takedown defense. His cardio is a little worrying at times. I would favor DDP in the fight. But if anyone can beat DDP, it's either Khamzat or Imavov, in my opinion. Maybe Kyle Bahayo in the future, but we still have to see how he looks in his next fight. Imavov does have a little following, coming from France, and he's also Dagestani, so he has a decent following. He just knocked out Adesanya in the second round. I still can't believe it. That's crazy. So, you could say, Izzy's on a 2-fight losing streak. That is true. But also, knocking out Izzy is crazy. Especially in the second round. If you were to finish him, you would think maybe late or something. Or I would actually believe you more if you said that Imavov subbed Izzy. But KOing Izzy is super impressive. I don't think there's any way you could downplay that. If it's not Khamzat, then I think Imavov's the next guy that deserves it. They might make him fight again. Maybe he fights Kyle. We'll see. But if Khamzat's not available, it has to be Nassourdine Imavov. I wish 170 had a dominant champion that could move up because that would be interesting too. Like if Shavkat had a couple of defenses. I would like to see Shavkat versus DDP in the future. But for the third option moving forward, I think the winner of Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira makes a lot of sense. Light heavyweight is super stale. And let's say if Alex hypothetically beats Magomed, I don't really think he likes heavyweight yet. Alex will move up to heavyweight eventually, but I don't think he's going to do it anytime soon. They need someone to fight Alex. So Dricus du Plessis makes a lot of sense. Dricus has been saying how he wants to move up. It'll make him a lot of money. He has a chance of being double champion. Strickland has said that Alex doesn't like DDP. He beat Izzy and Strickland, so I'm pretty sure Alex is a little salty about that. And it's a very entertaining fight as well. If anyone could knock DDP out, it is Alex. Alex is very technical. He's a very good counterpuncher, especially off the back foot. And DDP likes to blitz a lot. I don't think he will get away blitzing Alex like that. Eventually, Alex is going to find the mark. But also, DDP has very good wrestling and grappling. So if he mixes it up on Alex, of course, maybe he could find the rear naked choke. Maybe he could dominate him. Who knows? I think it would be a very good move for the UFC. And Alex is already 37. Dricus du Plessis is 31 years old. So Dricus is a guy that they need to invest in. It just makes a lot of sense, for them to invest in a younger fighter. I'm pretty sure the UFC wants to crunch out the last years we have left of Alex Pereira, but even if he's not champion, he's still going to do big numbers, especially, adding to co-main events of cards or whatever. And that's just hypothetically if DDP were to beat him, but I mean, Alex would be the favorite in the fight. And if DDP loses, he's still the middleweight champion, so they don't really lose anything in DDP. So that concludes the next best steps for Dricus du Plessis. I honestly think he could be a star. He just has to keep racking up these wins against notable names. If he beats Khamzat and then beats Imavov, I honestly think he might be the second best middleweight ever. Those are just big wins. Izzy, Strickland 2 times, Imavov, and Khamzat. That's an insane resume. Anderson Silva had like 11 defenses or whatever, but those are just crazy names. We'll see what he does in these next couple fights. Let me know in the comments if y'all have any other options y'all think are best suited for Dricus du Plessis moving forward.
It's going to be fun. Max, find out for Holloway. Find out all the time. We will find out. We will find out.
I noticed you didn't